What's up, YouTube? Scott here, and it's been about a week since I did my last video, which was some vape mail, and I got the STL Wolf from kimsun, or Kimree, and I've had a lot of comments on that. One, having integrity and doing videos, being honest about the product. People saying it's a scam, don't trust it. Just poor product all the way around. But then, I open it up and try it out a little bit, and that's good for what it is. And here is the product, STL Wolf, straight to lung. And when you open it up, you got your mod, got the tank, and then you got your charger, you got your coil, your little instruction booklet how to prime your coils, and it's supposed to be temperature control, 15 to 30 watts. And I'm new to vaping, so a lot of times I watch a lot of other videos to get my review, some of my reviews on some of the products, and not sure about. But they always say to start, wattage low, voltage low, to break in, your coil. Well, if this is fully charged, it's 30 watts, and that will burn up your coils, and they only give you one backup coil to go with it. So pretty much what you got to do is break it in on another device, like say for instance this is iStick 60 watt here, temperature control, and start it low, break it in the coil, then you can use it. I had like I said, just nothing but negative things to say about it on comments that people have left me. I like the compact design, the small, there's only a 2 milliliter tank, and you got a 1100 mAh battery, but it's compact, small, you can take it with you, and it's got it's got the air vent there, you can adjust your airflow. The removable drip tip, pretty good, opening for a small device, and you can hear it hits pretty good. Like I said, it's been laying on the side with juice in it for the past 3 days, so it's kind of juicy. But that's with a 70-30 PG/VG that I've had laying around. It works better with the thinner juice. I've seen some comments about it saying that higher VG juices would clog up. It's harder because the juice holes are so small. I don't know if you can actually see from this right here. There's some tiny little juice holes right there. So thinner juice, easier to flow. Overall, the problem is with being temperature controlled, the coil shouldn't fire in the dry, which they will. So I don't know if this is just, a sample of, what it could be. But I know if I put this tank on my Stick 60 on temperature control on nickel, it goes to temp protect every time. So I'm assuming maybe the coils are not nickel, or there's something else. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm new to it. But I told them I'd do a review, and they sent me an email, asked me if I received the product yet, which I did. Received a couple days after I got the email, and I emailed them back and told them some things I liked about it. I like the design. It's small, compact. The flaws, of course, were selection of coils. You only get 2 of the same coils. You need a little variety. Make sure your temperature control works. Maybe have a, like another button to, on and off, temperature control. Just do wattage. Be able to switch through Canthal, titanium, or nickel, or whatever you may have. But overall, the nickel, if it fires when it's dry, releases a toxic, which can be harmful to the vapor, which is me and you, whoever's using it. But for purposes on the video, I didn't have anything else to put on here right now, so it's got pretty decent flavor on the juices I put on there so far. Hadn't had any problems with, flavor wise and the small coils. But, kimsun, you know, maybe do some more research on do some new coils, bigger juice holes. Make sure your product won't fire with dry coils in it, which is for consumer would be a lot better. It'd be overall, it's pretty, pretty happy with the look of it, the feel, the size, and everything. Everything it has going for it. It's got glass tank. It's got your vent hole, for your airflow hole. Pretty good, for what it is, 30 watt, little small device, 30 watts. Here's a i660, bam, it's a lot smaller because this is almost, the size of just the battery itself, the unit. But, everybody also talks about the little reviewers club or whatever. I could care less if, I win any money. I didn't send them a proof of the email, the video. I just sent a text through email saying, this is what I like about it. This is what I think you need to improve on. And then they came back and said, well, a lot of customers and reviewers have talked about the coils, titanium, nickel. What are my thoughts on it? And I said, I've used nickel and I used titanium in my Stick 60. And I've had no problems out of those. But, at least, I know this will fire safely every time, not dry hit and burn the coils and release any kind of toxins or anything like that. But I'm glad, they emailed me back and, said, what are my concerns on, the coils itself. And I think, like I said, once you get, I've seen the same review on the same product, but it didn't say temperature control. And this one does. So maybe, we got a unit that doesn't have the nickel coils. They don't say nickel on them. It could be just regular Canthal coils, and that's why it's firing. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm new at the video, so I can't really 100% tell you. I hadn't done research on it. But overall, I like the device itself, the looks of it, the feel, everything about it. It's got a small battery though, which, around the house or if you're riding up the road or something, just quick hitting it here and there. It's a lot easier than taking the, heavy box mic and throws in your pocket. Instead of having this shoved in your pocket or whatever. It's a little bit, heavier. But, yeah, so if it comes on and you want to send me some more products to review, I'll review them. Give me feedback on my channel, y'all. Like it, dislike. Most of y'all dislike. I got more dislikes than I do likes on the product vape mail. I'm sure I'll have the same here. I'll have more comments on it. But I gave him a word, so I did a review. I did a review. I didn't send him a video of it pre-hand. I just figured, 7 days, I'd go ahead and do a review. To be honest with y'all, I like everything about it, pretty much. The look, size, feel, the power. But coils are the biggest issue. I want to be able to, fire safe coils. I know it's going to not fire when it's dry. I need bigger juice holes in the coils, more variety of the coils, titanium, what have you. Different, I think this came with like 0.2s or what was it again? Let's see. Came with a 0.2 ohm, two coils of 0.2 ohm, maybe throw in a 0.5 or a 0.15, do some titanium 0.5s, something, a little bit different. That way give it a little variety in your little, starter kit here. Besides the charger and two of the same coils and instruction books. But, well, that's it. Kimsun, if you want to send me more products to review, I'll gladly review them for you. I'll give you my feedback through email. Tell what I like and don't like about it before I make my video. But, I'll make one video and it can go straight from YouTube capture on my phone, straight on, download and upload it straight to YouTube. So, yeah, I'm glad, y'all sent me something to review, give my honest opinion on it. And, I'm going to do that every time. I'm not going to bullshit anybody and tell you, oh, this is the greatest product ever made. You need to run out and get you one. It's better than any other, device I've ever used. I'm not going to tell you that. If I like it, I'll use it. It's safe to use, I'll use it. But if there's any health, concerns I should be worried about, nickel firing, dry, toxics, chemicals in my lungs, I smoked cigarettes for 20 years. I'm not going back, smoking anything that's or vaping, and that's gonna be harmful to me. So with all that said, thank you, Kimsun, for giving me the opportunity to review something for you. I give you my honest review. If you like it, send me something else and I'll review it. But I'm gonna give you my honest opinion every time. I'll give you an email what I like and dislike about it before I make a video. But my one video, I'm gonna shoot one video, and this is the one I'm shooting. So if you like it, feel free to send me more stuff and I'll review it. Fix your coil problem, and that's it. Y'all take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Help me build my channel. Leave feedback. Leave comments. Dislike it. At least I know you watched it. Leave a comment, something. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.